What's going on, Taurus? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of August 31st through September 6th of 2020. It's a big week. We got a big full moon coming on Tuesday, and it's really going to hit you in your 11th house and your 5th house. So this is, making big changes and bringing big energy to your self-love, your creativity, your passion, the fun of life. But it's also asking you to emotionally disconnect from whether it be people and groups, that aren't serving you, that are holding you back, or whether you just have to innovate and figure out new ways emotionally that are going to help you connect to the collective or help you connect to what truly is divinely meant for you in this life. So it is this big change of energy with this full moon, and the moon is going to be smack dab in the middle of Saturn and Mars in their square at 10 degrees. So it is in semi-square to both these aspects, and Saturn being in your 9th house, Mars being in your 12th house. It's like you can't look outside for these big lofty beliefs. You can't really reach into the unknown right now. You have to just come into yourself and come into the true love and the true passion and the burning, strength within you that's really going to help you connect to what is meant for you in this life. Be it friends, be it family, anybody in your life right now. It's just about making the changes that can help you really figure out and kind of put on the lab coat. You almost have to be the scientist and truly emotionally figure out what you want and what you want to connect with and what you don't want to connect with. And it really comes from within yourself, and the more you look out for beliefs or from knowledge outside of yourself, you're not going to find it, because the knowledge is in your heart in this one. So you have to do what is truly aligned with your heart and your soul. Uranus is going to be trining the sun during this full moon. So, there is this aspect of truly illuminating your heart from, what's going to take you to the highest place, what's going to bring you the identity that you truly desire. Uranus in your 1st house, of course. You're trying to ascend right now. You're truly going through this big ascension of your identity, where you're becoming this true rebel, in a sense that you are so comfortable in who you are and your values, and you have to really find those values within yourself so that you can take this full moon energy and put it towards really constructive energy and truly take yourself higher. Mercury is going to be in opposition to Neptune during this, so it is it can be cloudy. It can be I don't know. Do I really have the creativity? Do I have the passion to do this? You do. Uranus has your back in your 1st house. You have to do what's right for you, and you have to do it from the heart, and you're going to have, all the support you could ask for. It's just, Saturn in your 9th house isn't going to let you just believe that something's going to take you to, some magical place off this planet. You have to be on this planet and just figure out what truly is going to bring you the ultimate you, and it really comes from within. Venus here is in opposition to Saturn. It's squaring Mars. There's this big T-square energy this week on Mars, and it happens during the full moon too, and then it kind of carries on a little bit as Venus, as the week goes on, gets over to that 27, 28 degrees where Mars is going to be. So there is this big, feminine and masculine pull right now between your 12th house and your 3rd house. I think, you really have to figure out the way you're going to communicate your values, the way you're going to communicate in relationships, and you also have to take action on, if it doesn't feel right, then it's just not right. But you'll know if it feels right. And if it feels right, then you're going to have the value you want. You're going to have the relationship you want. You're going to have the communication you desire. But, it can feel like you're not seeing everything in relationships. It can be really hard on relationships, this aspect. Because it's almost like you're not able to communicate the true feelings. But you can if they're aligned with your truth, and if you are coming from a place of love and passion within, then yes, you can, because you're on the right track. But this is a sticky week, to say the least. So towards the end of the week, Sunday, Mars Venus and Mercury are going to ingress into Mercury Libra, and Venus is going to ingress into Leo. So there is this aspect of finding balance mentally, having some clarity come to where we can see both sides more and we're not like stuck in just one reality. And then Venus into Leo is going to help you really, Leo's your fourth house, and it is about really finding that comfort and that love within your home, within the structure of your life, and not wavering, not letting anything take you out of what truly does feel divine and truly does feel beautiful in your life. Like you got to get that structure within yourself, within your emotions, within the family, within the home, so that you can put that love out and come into next week, because next week Mars goes retrograde, and it's going to get really weird in that 12th house. It's just a little bit for you. So, I would say that, it can be really constructive if you're living in your truth and you have a clear identity of, where you want to go and how you're ascending right now. But if you don't, it can get a little funky. The Hierophant. The Pope card. It's funny because, looking at the chart and doing this little weekly for you, it was almost like, you couldn't look outside yourself. But at the same time, you get the Hierophant, and it's not that you have to look outside yourself. It's that the true wisdom and the message is truly within you. And that, the more you realize that you have the power all along, and that you are your Pope, you are your, guru, if you will, the more that you're going to realize that it's not going to be too difficult. It's not going to be too hard to connect and disconnect and figure out what truly is divinely in line for you. So you are your own guru, especially with Uranus in your first. You are getting this huge ascension. So I'd say soak that up as long as you can. Not everybody will get a Uranus in their first house in this life. So enjoy the innovation, enjoy being you, enjoy taking your reality to the next level, and know that it does come from within you, because you are that divine light within you. And no matter what changes around you, whether it be groups of friends, whether it be anything, you always have that self-love. And that's what you need to fall back on, is that light within you, and nothing outside of you will ever take that away. I love you very much, Taurus, and I'll see you next time. Peace.